Hi, it's Kip Finlay Bates here on a wet and rainy Monday morning in Finland, and today I thought I would talk about what I perceive to be the most immediate benefit of the rise in blockchain and in Bitcoin, and that is the increase in awareness of cryptography and cryptographic techniques that has occurred as a result of people's interests in blockchain. Now, back in the late 90s, I was a security tester for Citrix Systems, and that's when I first came across things in the cryptographic space. However, I really only got my teeth into cryptography about 9 or 10 years ago when I first stumbled across Bitcoin. And I've noticed in the last 5 years in particular that the awareness in the minds of software engineers of the importance of cryptographic techniques has increased immensely compared to what it was like 10 years ago. And this is a good thing, because at the moment we are kind of in the middle of an information war in which there are criminal hackers who are breaking into databases, stealing personal data, causing a lot of pain and anguish and costing companies a lot of money. And really, cryptographic techniques are the tools that we have in order to fight back. Now, of course, ironically, these are also the very tools that the hackers are using in order to conduct their criminal activities. So there is that flip side to the coin. But the thing is that although cryptography has a lot of complicated mathematics underlying it, the number of building blocks is actually surprisingly small, and they're not that hard to get your head around. So if you go back sort of 20 years or so, cryptography was really of interest to academics and to technologically savvy political activists, and that was really about it. And ordinary developers were more interested in things like databases and web programming and stuff like that, and cryptography kind of hung around on the periphery, but it's becoming more and more central to what you need to know as a software developer. And as I said, I think that is a very good thing. So if you look at the building blocks, you've got encryption, which is ensuring that data is kept private. And then you have key exchange and asymmetric key cryptography. That allows you to set up secure channels of communication, and asymmetric key cryptography also allows for digital signing, which gives you the ability to identify yourself online. And then you have things like Merkle trees and hash functions, which can ensure data integrity and provide an audit trail as to the changes that are made to data as it morphs from one form to another. So those are really the three big building blocks in the cryptography world, and if you're interested in learning more about them, well, I'll put some links at the bottom of the video to various articles that I found particularly useful in starting to get a grip on what these things are all about. Anyway, that's today's video on how blockchain has increased awareness of cryptography and why that's significant. Hope you found that interesting, and see you in the next video soon. Bye for now.